Okay, it's Wednesday. Hump day weigh in. Had a good weigh in this morning. Down 3 pounds for the week. And 60 pounds, 0.6 for since February 1st. So that's awesome. Decided to come back out here to Cub Lake and hike the other part of the trail. Monday did what I guess would be the southern part or southeastern part of the trail, and now I'm going to go to the other side and see what it's like. So thought I'd record it and share it with you. So I'm going to get going and I'll holler at you later. This looked like a pretty interesting opening, so I wanted to record it. Just really getting started on the trail. It opens right up to Cub Lake. How pretty is that? Holy smokes, look at that. Back there, there's the levee, straight across. Look how pretty. We really got a great day. It's very cloudy, so it's not quite as hot and as overbearing as it was the other day. And this is awesome. Anyway, back on the trail. Okay, so a few minutes in, this is where I came from, back through here, come up and on. This is my second bridge, but check out how narrow this bridge is. And then as you get up on it, it looks relatively new too, which is kind of neat. You walk across, it gives a little bit there on the ends, but then there's a big log that's falling across it. They'll have to clean that up. You can see where the log goes back to. Pretty cool, but I mean, we're right here in amongst it, right? Pretty ferns are growing. It's wet. They've had a lot of trees, looks like, that have fallen down. So step over the log here and get rolling back down here for the trail here. Well, there's certain parts that are definitely swampy, and as you get toward the wetter part of the year, which this typically is not, and it's still a little bit damp, this could be real trouble, right? Because it could just turn into nothing but swamp. So yeah, and then there's a lot of trees down. Look at here. There's even more up here. Looks like they've cut these though. Trying to get through. But looks like I'm going to have to do some navigation through here, so I'm going to cut this off. Catch back up with you in a bit. You can see it's gotten really green. It's covered up. You can see that pathway going through there is really tight and nasty. It's grown up and very soft, so I think this is as far as I'm going to go for today. It's been really beautiful. A little bit challenging at times, but very beautiful. Not because of the slope, but because of having to weave in and out of these trees that have fallen and the trail falling with them. But you can see how tight this trail is. It's absolutely gorgeous. And all the ferns. This is so much different than the other side of the trail. It's much more woodsy over there. But man, the trail is just so different here than it was just on the other side. So really awesome. A little bit of a climb here. Going down is the worst part for me. My knees don't like going down so much. You can see climbing up here. Look at the ferns. This is just really cool. There's this one little spot. There's ferns all over. There's this one little spot here where the path just runs you right through a huge stand of them, and it's really gorgeous. Man, this is beautiful. Big old dead tree. sun up there. It's a dude sun. Look at that. Man, that's pretty. This is the easy part of the boards. Holy smokes. Last part I was in was pretty tight. This is pretty good. Step to the side here. Here we go. We're back in the trail. That's the swampy part here that we just went through. Look at how green everything looks. It's really beautiful. Glad to be out here. Hey, I just come out of the main part of the trail. The trail, it winds around from the recreation center over to where the old lodge is. I'm gonna spin this around and show you the old lodge. There it is. See it? That's the old lodge. Now the trail on the way up absolutely goes around all the way down around the lake. I'm going to cut it off here because I don't see any need to go back around there when I can just walk straight through. As you can see, this is a pretty spot. Now this is the old lodge. They still have events here. Weddings, receptions, things like that. But not so much anything other than that. The new lodge is over at Pin Oak. I say new. I don't know how new it is, but it's not the old lodge. Look at that sky. Now, that's just beautiful. All right, I'm gonna cut out here. Get you one more time when I get to the car. All right, back in the car cooling off. Got me some water. Shorter hike than Monday, but still a good hike. It was 2.4 miles. In a rough terrain, actually. The trail was a lot rougher, mainly because of all the obstacles. There were a bunch of trees down, and some parts of it were washed out. It was just difficult. It was difficult on my legs, but I think they said it. I think all trails said 120 feet of elevation, which is pretty good. Burned 1,000 calories on my Fitbit for an hour and 41 minutes. So it was a good hike, and it was a beautiful afternoon. It wasn't near as hot. The sun was covered up quite a bit. So successful hike. Hope you enjoyed seeing part of it, and appreciate you checking in. I'm gonna go home, get something to eat. See ya.